Page 271, Unit 12, Lesson 6. A technology that will change our lives in the future. Driverless car will change all of our lives. We will be able to travel anywhere without touching the control or even looking at the road. Driverless car will also be better for the environment because they will be electric. However, there are still some problems. Car companies will have to do a lot of testing to make sure that the car are completely safe. We will also have to make new law, and we might even have to change some of our road signs so that the car's computers can read them. So when we will be able to travel in a driverless car, some experts believe that we'll have to wait until 2030 at the earliest. Others think that driverless car will be here much sooner, but we may still need people at the control to begin with. It's impossible to know how to correct, but we can be sure of one thing: driverless car will be part of the future. I am looking forward to taking my first journey in one. Page 272, Unit 12, Lesson 6. Flying cars. For this week project, I researched flying cars. We now have the technology that will be able to make flying cars. In fact, the engineers think that flying cars will be more like helicopters than planes. That's because helicopter can take off from small area in cities. They will use electricity because electric engines are not very noisy. Although there are difficulties, flying cars might be the answer to a lot of problems. Cities are becoming busier and traffic on the ground is becoming worse. If there were flying cars, people could fly to work from far away. They will not have to live in the big cities. Flying cars could land on the roofs of buildings, and that would mean more space in the street for people to enjoy. Electric flying cars would make less pollution too. Already, a company in Germany has developed a flying taxi. It will be able to carry one passenger and might start flying in 2022. However, journeys will be very expensive. People also worry that flying cars might not be very safe. If there were a lot of flying cars above a city, it could be very dangerous. For example, what would they do in the bad weather, or if there were a lot of birds, and what about planes? In conclusion, we already have the technology to make drones and other things that can fly. I think that's very likely we will see flying cars in the future.